Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another show of a street man and a Christian woman. And this will be the last night that I will be discussing this. I've been discussing this the past several weeks, and I just like to end it off with the fact that it's about my wife again. It's about the beauty of having a wife. And a few things that I like to discuss about my beautiful wife, and that is that she don't always dress up, but that's okay. She don't always have her hair done, her fingers done, her nails done, but that's okay. It's okay because she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman in the inside, more so than she is on the outside. She is beautiful on the outside, but she's more beautiful on the inside. She has a beautiful heart. Her heart is made of gold, and I love her. And I just wanted to share the importance of having a beautiful wife to men and to women because I wanted to be known that the wife is the rock. And I said it before and I'm going to say it again. But I'm saying it tonight because of the simple fact that in this new world, we have women, they love to be dressed up. They love their hair done. They love their nails done. They love their wax jobs. They love to look good. And that's okay. That's okay. But I'm just going to speak about the beauty of my beautiful wife because there may be other women out there that's similar to my wife. And that is when you have 6 kids, you don't wake up and just get pretty every day. Because your job is so much different than being able to have your nails done and you're going to maintain 6 kids. It just doesn't fit. But that doesn't take anything away from her beauty. Because you could take that same beauty of my wife and put her alongside of a John Deere tractor trailer. And she's still beautiful. She's beautiful whether she's made up or she's not made up. When there's time for us to go somewhere and I need her to be beautiful, she'd be the most beautifulest woman there. But then there's times that we are having to work and we got to get the job done. She still look beautiful there. And what I'm saying when I say the importance of a wife, man, is because your wife is beautiful. And you have to learn the importance of how beautiful she is to you in your life. Like as I'm getting older and we keep continuously having to take me to the doctor, and the more and more that we go to the doctor, the more and more I keep finding out the beautifulness of my wife. I keep finding out how she keeps me living. I keep finding out how her love for me is the reason why I'm probably living like I am right now. And the more that I learn as I get older, as I said before, that I learn the importance of my wife. And I just want to share with men that your wife is the most beautiful thing that you could have in your life because she is your life. She's the one, as I keep saying it time and time again, she's the one that keep your life together. She's the one that keep your life whole. She's the one that keep your life balanced. And that's why I've been stressing these past few weeks about the beautifulness of a wife. And I will go into a new topic next week. It's just that I wanted to end this off and clarify how beautiful it is to have a wife and how beautiful it is to have a wife that doesn't necessarily have to be all dialed up. Because sometimes those women that's all dialed up be just a pretty bitch. And I'm just going to be graphic with it because it be the truth. She may be real pretty, but she has a bad heart. Whereas my wife is beautiful on the inside before she is beautiful on the outside. My wife is such a beautiful woman that if she saw you walking down the street and your shoe was untied, she'd ask you, could she tie your shoe? Because that's just how sweet her heart is. And that's why I'm so stressed about the beautifulness of a wife. Because my life would not be the way it is if I didn't have this beautiful woman on the side of me, looking after me, making sure that I eat right, sleep right, and take care of myself. So this will be the last time that I'm going to be speaking about my beautiful wife because I just wanted it to be known the importance of a beautiful wife. So I done said my piece in that part, Miss Kenyatta, and I'm going to see what you got to say at this time about the beautifulness of a wife and how you have played such an important part in my life and in our family. So on to you, Miss Kenyatta.
Okay, yes, a wife. That is my role. As a black American woman in today's world, yes, I am a wife. The type of wife I am, a lot of women don't care about or respect or think it's important. It's ancient, it's old. I'm explaining myself. My mother was a different kind of mother. My mother was a very caring, gentle woman. She didn't do the beauty thing. Her beauty was in giving and caring and keeping us a family. That was the type of mother I had. My mother didn't do the glam at that time. And as a young girl growing up, I watched my mom be very submissive to my dad. And that time, a lot of women didn't respect her. But I watched her as a woman, how my dad would go to the moon for her. Because she was submissive and she was caring. And I know in today's time, we don't do that. And we also still have to remember, as a young girl, you end up doing what you saw your mother do. I also saw my dad's mom. I saw my dad's mom raise great men and aunts. And because I saw that, she showed me what prayer was. She showed me about getting up early in the morning, getting your day started, cooking breakfast, get the day together, pray, and serve your family. And she had the apron, the pent-up hair, revival, and she was very stern. So I learned from those two women and roles that my mother didn't wear makeup and his mother didn't wear makeup, you know. And they were very different kind of women, but both great women. And I learned from both of them how to be the woman that I am today. And a lot of people understand I do have a lot of wisdom because they both showed me two different type of roles, but they were genuine women. And my mother was a great server. She was very gentle, quiet. She wasn't an average woman. What I mean by that, she wasn't mouthy. She wasn't drama. She wasn't loud. You know, she was just very quiet. My grandmother was very stern, cooked, labor. She was a laborer. And that's where I get the wholesome from. So when you get that type of intuition on being a wife, those two combinations is what I am made of. I also learned from a new generation. The new generation is very different, very broad, very different. I do look beautiful when I have to, but that's not my priority because trying to take care of children and nurture and guide them, I couldn't handle trying to look glamorous. You know, today's world, you have a glam team. Today's world, you got wigs. Today's time, you can shop online. You can have clothes shipped to your house. You know, a lot of women be like, oh, you ain't got to look like that today. But the one thing that I became a victim of, being addicted to the world. Oh, I had to get my hair. I had to have my weave. I had to pay $100, $200 hairdos. I had to have my outfit. But I lost the real image of who I really was. And that was a wife. You know, I was losing my man because I was always focused on my outer appearance. You know, and we lose that role and realize my man, he dip into another woman because I'm so focused on the other priorities versus staying in the family. And staying in the family is work. When I mean work, you're dealing with social media. You're dealing with popularity among other women. I had a lot of women didn't like me. White and black women. They didn't like me because I was married and I'm black. And they just couldn't accept it or believe it. They thought I was a joke. How you keep a man? How you marry? I mean, I'm divorced and you're not. You know, and a lot of it was I had a lot of wisdom on how to treat a man and how to keep a man. And it's hard because you cannot get caught up in popularity and what your friends doing and clubbing with your girlfriends, you know, chilling with your sisters. I'm not knocking my sisters. I love my sisters, but I understand the responsibility that I have. And I got 6 kids, and I got one that's grown and don't live with me, but the other kids, I'm still tutoring. I'm still doing a whole lot of work, and it's not easy. Yes, you could get a nanny today. Yes, you can pay for daycare today. Yes, you could put them in private schools. Yes, you can have a private tutor. All of that's fine, but I choose to do my work different because the bonding with my kids, I can't get back. That time, they're only going to be 5 one time. They're only going to be 10 one time. And when they grown, I can't get that bond back. And that's the one thing, that's why I gave up working. Because I couldn't have the success in my kids' love and affection if I wasn't there. Because there is a difference. You know, I put my daughter in the daycare for years. And the beginning years. And it was a difference. She missed me. I was never there. I was going to college, I was going to college and school. Then I was addicted to my looks. I had to look good all the time. Then I was losing my man. So I had to choose. And a lot of women, like I said, we really do lack knowledge because you can't do to me as many children as I have try to look glamorous all the time. And that's just for me. You know, that's why I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed that I wear the 2 braids. I'm not ashamed that you all, you know, a lot of women downplay me and look down on me. It's like, oh, I couldn't look like this. Because the one thing I understand, I know what I got. I'm content with who I am. I'm not judging any woman. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I love my thick black hair. I love the way I naturally look. You know, like I said, the outer beauty that I did get addicted to put a false image of a woman with me. It's okay to look glamorous. When you take everything off, who are you? Look in the mirror. See, what do you like? Are you bitter? Are you angry? Are you mad because your man is not making love to you? Because you're not spending time with him intimately? You're not having sex because you're always in the mirror? You know, look at yourself. And that's what happened with me. Yeah, I was into myself, but I wasn't taking care of my man because I was always about me. You know, he ain't home because I'm always about me. You know, it could be education too. You know, you be all about your studies and your education, and you trying to keep a man at the same time, and then you trying to look good at the same time, and you trying to go out at the same time. You wore out. You one person. So you have to me, distinguish the roles. And I had to accept I cannot look pretty like I would like to because of the shoes I'm in. Later in my life, I may be glammed up. Right now, this season in my life, I'm not glammed up, and I'm not ashamed of it. You know, my kids see me being the woman I am. They still love me. They still respect me. They may say, Mom, you should dress up a little more, but they understand our role. I'm cooking, cleaning, laboring. It may be old-fashioned, but that's what works for our family. You know, and the key thing is it's about being a unit, a team, a one. And that's why we cannot, we put so much emphasis on, we know there's social media out there, but our looks, our looks, our looks, our looks. And it's an addiction. It's like addicted to crack. You addicted to how you look. And like I said, I lost my man because I was so focused on my looks. Yeah, he hanging out because I'm in the mirror all the doggone time. And that's what you have to think about. And I'm so proud of my husband just giving me the recognition he did, because he see a lot of women do not like me. That's just the real. You know, what do you see in that girl and she looked like that? I mean, really? You like that girl? What does she do that I don't do? And a lot of it is I treat him with respect. I spend time with him. I'm not on my phone. When we're together, my phone is down. It's about bonding, respecting, and loving that partner. And you have to give that up to be that woman that he would go to the moon for. And he go to the moon for me. He take care of all 5 of his kids. He do come home at night. There's a time my husband didn't come home. Like I said, I was into me. And you could be into you and he could be in something else. And I had to choose. So I'm grateful for learning how to love myself and accept myself. And the women that hate me, you can always turn the channel. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to like me. That's okay. We're in a big wide world. And it's okay to agree to disagree. I know we're in modern times. There will be a time you will see me dressed up on social media. And I hope you like the picture and see that, okay, she does dress up. That's okay. But don't just judge me because I don't look or carry myself in a way that modern women do. I'm still a black woman. I still take care of my family and want to be treated with respect like anybody else would. And I respect the women that do choose to look beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Back to you, Mr. Delgado.
Thank you, Ms. Kenyatta. And in closing, I'd like to say that my wife is a beautiful woman, as I said, on the inside, and I love her for who she is. And just because she don't have her hair and her nails done on a daily basis doesn't make me love her any less, because I actually love her even more because I love her for who she is. She has a beautiful heart. She's a beautiful woman. She's a lovely mother, and that's the role of a wife in our family. And I hope that this message tonight may be able to reach someone, touch someone, and heal someone, and make them understand that when you have a wife, you have a beautiful thing, and you just have to learn to love her for her. don't make her something that she may not be. My wife is beautiful when she dressed up, but she don't like to dress up. But I still love her. So, in closing, I just like to let it be known that you love your wife for who she is. So, as we always say at the end of this show, love, peace, and togetherness, and good night.